Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is KallOcarina and welcome back to another video. Now today I had a particular video planned, but I wasn't able to edit it in the end for reasons. So instead I'm gonna just give you guys a quick update on what's going on. So for those of you who don't know, I'm guessing most of you know this because most of you know me, I live in Spain, in Madrid, and recently with the whole coronavirus, COVID-19, whatever you wanna call it, there have been a lot of countries that have been cutting out school, and Spain is one of those countries. Cutting out school, like as in there's no school for pretty much the next, so far it's been 2 weeks I think, but there's going to be no school for the next 2 weeks, and it's going to keep going until the Spanish government decides it's safe. But we're also on a type of house quarantine, so if anybody leaves the house for anything other than job or groceries, we get paid a pretty hefty fine. So what does this mean? Well, first off I want to talk a little about what school's like. So what we've been doing for schools, we've been using Google Classroom. Most schools are doing video classes on YouTube or live streaming or whatever, but we're doing Google Classroom. So basically the way that works is our teachers, they just send us work and we just do the work and we send photos. That's pretty much all it is. And I know for a lot of people, they're like drowning in schoolwork and they're freaking out. But for me, it's really easy. So I just have a lot of free time. And in my free time, because normally I would be spending a lot of my free time, like I'd be spending most of my time at school talking with people or going to church, going to piano classes, playing basketball, but I can't do any of those things now. I mean, church has been like completely shut down because of the quarantine. Piano classes, I'm doing Skype calls for piano classes now because our piano teacher decided it would be better to have online piano classes instead of in-person piano classes. And obviously I can't go to play basketball. So I've just been spending so much time at home. Some of the stuff I've been starting to do so that I don't like lose my brain power is I've been doing KallOcarina, which I'm guessing most of you guys know what that is, but basically it's this website that's kind of like an extra free school that teaches you a bunch of stuff. So I'm using that to prep for the PSATs, although according to my dad, we have no idea if that's still going to be a thing after this is all over. I've also been working a lot on my Portuguese on Duolingo, which is good, playing more piano, all that stuff. Been watching a lot of anime because that's just the thing I do now. The other thing I wanted to talk about was food, and it's just really insane. Like the other day we went to the supermarket, and right outside the supermarket there was a line of people and everyone had to stand a meter apart from each other. That's like about, I don't know, 4 feet for Americans, but everyone had to stand a pretty significant distance apart from each other. And so there were these people at the door who were regulating, like every time 2 people would leave, they'd be like, okay, 2 more people can go in, because they couldn't have too many people at the supermarket at a time. Otherwise it would be overflowing. So it's just really crazy to see, like there are people panicking, there are people who are really stocking up on stuff, and it's kind of insane. We have been cutting down, we haven't been eating nearly as much as we normally do. Mostly not because we don't have as much food, but just because we don't do any exercise. I mean, when you live in downtown Madrid, your average day, you're walking at least half an hour, usually way more. And I usually have to carry like, I don't know, a 30-pound backpack to school and back every day. But now none of that, we're not doing any of that because we're not allowed to leave the house. So that's all I just wanted to tell you guys. I just wanted to give you guys an update of what's going on here in Madrid, how I'm holding up. Everyone in my family I think is doing fine. My parents, my sisters, we're all doing great. By the way, since I have all this free time in my quarantine, I finally started uploading YouTube videos again, as I'm sure if you're watching this you definitely noticed. And I've kind of updated this new schedule. The idea is on Wednesdays I'll upload a video at 5 p.m. or 17 hours Central European time. And then on Saturday, 12 p.m. or 12 hours Central European time. So if any of you guys want to just start watching those, it would always be great. So yeah, everything is going well with the quarantine. We're all still alive. No one in the family has coronavirus, thank goodness. And that's all I wanted to let you guys know. I'm not gonna ask you to leave a like on this video because it wasn't really one of those types of videos, but I just do hope that I'll see you in the next video. So I hope all of you guys are doing well. I'm praying that all of you viewers, people who don't view my videos, are gonna make it through this. And yeah, that's all. Peace out.